Testing, testing.
What's my purpose? Why is my purpose? Where is my purpose? I am purpose. When I compare my purpose to someone else's, then it is no longer my purpose. Disconnect to reconnect to reconnect.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Yo, yo, yo. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Mic test 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Left ear only? Oh no, not this again. I had this happen. Oh no, I can fix it. 1 second. Alright, 1 second, guys. I'll fix this. 1 second. I had this happen one time and I fixed it and I forgot how. No, some audio won't be fine. Some of them will hear me through one ear. Yeah, I know the issue. No, I'll fix it. 1 second. It's stereo, yeah. I remember. I forgot how I fixed it, but I fixed it last time. 1 second. Otherwise, I'll grab. If this doesn't work in a second, I'm gonna let people come in. Otherwise, I will grab a different microphone for now because I forgot what I did to fix it. I know it's stereo, but I'm looking for where it was. I don't know if it's stereo in OBS or stereo somewhere else. So 1 second. I'll get it fixed. 1 second. Oh, I remember. I think it was here. Yes. Okay, what about now? Mic test? Does this work? Hopefully better. Good, okay. Yes. That's what it was. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to get that fixed. I have a studio microphone, so it's kind of weird at times. Sorry about that. Cool, where's everyone from, by the way? I kind of just put... Cool. Is it too loud or are we good? I just want to make sure before we start and I don't annoy people. If we want to lower it down, I can lower it down a little bit more. Lower down the music a little bit more too. Cool. Okay, awesome. So who's a llama holder and who's a magma holder and who's from somewhere else? I'm just kind of curious. Louder? Okay, I'm gonna put it louder and you guys can mess with the YouTube audio. Sorry. You guys can lower me down if you need to. Llama, 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 llama. I know you might have some magma holders. Magma, what's up, Escobar? Escobar, what's up, dude? Llama, llama. Llama, llama, llama. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not gonna post this YouTube out on my Twitter. I'm gonna try to make it holder inclusive, but some people might get the link, unfortunately, because I had issues with one of our roles. So sorry about that. Cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through on this live stream just for 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna just review your projects. Like if you have a project and you're comfortable with sharing it, I'll actually go on your socials, tell you, hey, you can improve here. You know, you need to do this better. I'm gonna go through your Discord, be like, oh, you're not making enough announcements, or oh, you don't have enough content, or oh, you know, you're doing the same old marketing technique over and over again. So I guess if somebody wants to start, if you guys are comfortable with sharing it, otherwise I'm just gonna answer marketing questions and just go over things I did. But I think this would be really good for you guys. Like if you're actually struggling with marketing or you need advice as far as like managing teams, because like I said, I'm not like Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? But we have a team of 40. We've been around for a year. A lot of people see that we have a lot of projects. We only have two. We have Llamaverse and New Cyber, which is a gaming platform. We are launching Operation Sin in December and a tool next month. But other than that, they kind of have its own purpose. And you know, we have a large team, so we're able to onboard these ventures. But eventually what we're going to do, or what we're working on now, is tying in everything together to where like Llamaverse holders and Magma holders kind of like blend in with everything else. I'll kick it off. Any engagement hacks, keywords, images, liking own posts, etc. Yeah, so you know, the meta changes all the time, right? So what I mean by this is like things I did for Operation Sin may not work now. So here, we'll go through Operation Sin, for example. We'll go all the way back to the first tweet. So if you're starting new, here's a small checklist of things. So you guys can see my screen, right? Just want to make sure. Actually, I just want to make sure before I just go on a rant. I just need somebody to say yes one time. You can see my screen. Okay, cool. Okay, so and it's good quality. Just make sure too. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, great. So yeah, if you go all the way back in time, this is how I started. This is very good, by the way. When you market, like I said, I've been marketing for 8 years. Understanding what works in whatever industry or space or niche you're in is super important. So during June, around this time, people were really into mystery, right? They're into like that mystery marketing where it'd be like some image, right? And you know, it's unique, right? When have you ever seen a binary post blow up, right? What do you do when you see this naturally? You'll grab it, right? You go to binary code generator, right? And this is what most people would do. They take their time out of this, and since they're taking this time out of this, they're like, oh snap, that was like cool, right? And what does this one say? Also comment your Discord. Okay, cool. So like now, like these people already took their time to do this. So anybody looking at this, if they took their time to do this, they're probably gonna like and retweet and drop their Discord, right? So this was one of the mystery marketing concepts I did, where it's like it's unique, it's mysterious, right? You don't want to do the same thing over and over again that everyone does. Like, you know, like retweet, tag 3 friends, like retweet, tag 3 friends, like retweet, tag 3 friends. You can do that once you have like leverage, once you grow a little bit. But so what I did is the post blew up, right? So now I'm like, okay, we have like a lot of leverage, right? We have 3K people that probably liked, retweeted, turn on notifications. So this is what I did. is I decided to sneak peek a concept art of prototype 001. And I just said engage with this tweet for a potential whitelist. And right there, the algorithm blew up, right? So since this blew up, I didn't need to do anything further. Now, let's say this didn't blow up, right? Would I have made this post? Probably not. I would have done something else. So basically what I do when I market is, let me zoom out, is with this, by the way, I use Pin a lot. If this doesn't work, I go through a different flow where I'm like, okay, what does work? And then I try something else out, right? And if that doesn't work, I try something else out. Okay, until I figure out like how to get momentum without doing the engagement like retweet stuff, right? Now there's different ways around this, right? You don't have to, like, I have a lot of leverage, right? So I'm able to retweet a tweet and then 200 people will like engage with it, right? So I can kind of cheat, you know, compared to somebody who has 0 followers, right? What would I do if I have 0 followers? If I had 0 followers, I would just focus on building connections, right? So what I mean by this is before you even start a project, you want to have a good base, right? You want to have followers because it's a lot harder. Or if you don't have followers, you want to find a group of people that you can network with and build something that benefits them. So if you came to me and you're like, Llama, look, I got this really cool like utility, or I want to make you, you know, artwork, XYZ or something that's really cool, I'd be like, you know, that's pretty cool, dude. Like, yeah, that'd be awesome. You can go ahead and do it, and let's stay connected. Boom, we're connected, right? And as the person keeps developing their network, they're able to like, you know, develop like 30, 40. Like, I don't want you guys to think networking is like vulturing, right? It's not like you're networking to like, you know, gain, like, be weird, right? It's just you're just meeting friends, right? And if you can provide value to them, they're more likely going to scratch your back. So that way, when you launch your project, right, if you're interested in launching a project or a platform, you can go ahead and be like, hey man, I got this really cool thing for you. You know, all I ask for you is like to retweet the tweet, and boom, you're able to like leverage their followers. So now, you know, most people would start backwards. If you're able to, you know, instead of starting here, I'm gonna show you 2 different points. Instead of starting here and start tweeting the first day, what you can do is build a platform, right? Or art or something, right? And gain a bunch of different people's, like become friends with a bunch of different people, right? Or projects too. It doesn't have to be people, right? You become friends with Sappy Seals, right? Or you build your name in Sappy Seals, and you become friends here. So now when you tweet, all these people will see it, right? And then you can reach out to them and be like, hey man, like this is getting a lot of traction. I have some really cool utility. And then boom, you're hitting their network, which goes to another. Sorry, it's just a big chain of stuff, right? That's how networking works, and how powerful networking is in marketing in this space, right? Marketing in this space is very, very different compared to like what I used to do, which is Web2 marketing, which is like paid ads, organic ads. I know I've never paid for 0 followers. I've never bought a follower ever, because it's pointless. It's this false perception, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Like people, like I don't bought these, right? There's bots, like giveaway bots that constantly. I mean, the same way there's Twitter bots that comment on your stuff when you type in MetaMask. There's a bunch of bots that will like look like they essentially scan keywords like and retweet. Like and retweet, and they'll bot it, right? They'll send like 1,000, like 500 accounts over there to try to win the giveaway, because that's how they make money, right? They enter a bunch of giveaways. So that'll come, but overall, I'd say like 60, 70, 80, 90%, I don't know what number, is all authentic, but it's nothing's like manipulated by me now. I've never manipulated traffic. Okay. Anyhow, that's why my core community is so strong, you know? Anyhow, yes, I mean, that's like mystery marketing, right? So there's different concepts of marketing. That's how I do mystery marketing, is like finding a tweet that is different, that's unique. You guys remember when Goblin came out? The Goblin stuff? And they were the first ones using like fancy font generator, right? They're the first ones using like these ugly, like, I mean, obviously it doesn't look like this, but they're using like one of these fonts, right? They're the only ones doing it, so it was unique. People like seeing unique things in this space, right? Does everyone hear me? Good, because we haven't had people chatting. Is anyone here? How many viewers do we have? Because I know we only open it up to holders only, but if we're not going to get a bunch of people in here, I would probably just open it up to everybody. 34? Okay, I'll just drop it for everybody. Because I'm only going to rant on this for more. Oh shit, I messed up. Okay. Sorry. Cool. We're on the same page. Okay, you guys are taking notes. Okay, cool. So yeah, like there's two different ways to go about it. Okay. Um, there's like a few ways to go about like gaining traction on something, right? A bunch of different ways. You have 1, 2, and 3. Actually, let me do this. I'm gonna make it pretty. Ready? Like drawing sometimes, right? This is a chart that goes green, right? It's up, right? Like the little emoji, right? And we'll move it down. And then we'll point at this. I'll use circles. Look at that. I'm even gonna use circles. I'm upgrading in Paint, right? 3 things, right? 3 core things, and I'm gonna explain to you why. This is what marketing is only in Web3. This is not. I mean, it can apply to Web2 stuff, but it's really in Web3. I'll say it again. Networking. It's super key, guys. Networking is key. Now, there's a lot of people that use their networking skills for bad. There's a group of like founders and influencers that I know. They pretty much pump and dump projects. They create these projects and they all leverage their network and like rug it. Like they're really bad people. They do it a lot. So that's what I'm saying. You should never use your network for bad. Only use it for good, okay? I'm not gonna bait them out. Zach can do that. Zach XBT. I'm not like they do that. I can't deal with stress. I don't want people showing up to my door with AKs and stuff because I ruin their business. So yes. So make sure you guys grow your network. This is super key. Like I said, guys, super important. Again, I want to emphasize this, okay? One person, let's say me, for example, can lead you to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other people that might add a lot of value to you. But the only way you even get connected to me is if you provide value to me. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we're in a world, I'm going to show you why this is important to understand if you're marketing or anything, right? We're in a world where people just want, okay? People just want, they take, right? Versus giving, okay? So giving is like when you're providing value to somebody, like naturally, if you ask them for a favor or you ask them to like, hey, let's chat, let's, hang out, whatever, they're probably going to say yes because they're like, oh man, this guy was like really kind. He gave me this, that, and that. It's not manipulative. It's just human nature, right? We're normally good people. So if you're able to provide value to just one person, you're able to connect with all these different people. Another good way to grow your network is find a solid community like LV, Magma. Like I said, I'm going to show these all the time because I really believe they're great networking positions. Or any groups, Sappy Seals, Lazy Lions, I don't know. There's a bunch of groups, right? Even like solid communities, and you build your brand within that project, right? By posting funny tweets. And then you're able to get connected with like 50, 100 people. And maybe get to know the founders, right? Participate in your NFT projects because they'll help you a lot, man. Like us founders, we have connections everywhere. I know a bunch of people. I know Elio, I know billionaires, I know obviously Sean, I know Kaiju Kings. Like I'm really well connected. And, usually we help people, right? For example, I like to give you like even further, I go to Magma and you can type in the word help or NFTLlama. And I type in the word, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it here. Sorry. I'm just typing the word help. Does anyone need help on anything? Feel free to add me, I'll accept to help whoever. And I always do this in Llamaverse too. Really want to help you guys. Like, I'm just here to help, right? And there's a lot of people, like founders in my position that are here to help you. So like networking is key, okay? That's one aspect of, sorry, I wanted to emphasize that. Second one, in this space, people love mystery marketing, okay? And unique. Like I talked about this a lot, is like, if you can, you either make the trend or you hop on a trend right after, right? Back then, marketing was the typical like retweet stuff. It doesn't work now. Yeah, sure it might work. Like if you want like a bunch of like bot traffic, or if you want like a bunch of traffic that like is probably gonna flip your NFT right away. Mystery marketing, unique. What do I mean by unique? Utes, right? I don't know how to say it. This is unique. What they did with their interview process is unique. GAS and Operation Sin. What they did with giving graphics to their holders to repost on Twitter is unique. Now their holders are sharing to their network, right? Unique marketing is so key, and that requires like innovation, which is why marketing is so hard, because people aren't able to think logically, right? Like most people can't. I'm not saying people are stupid, right? I'm just saying people like I don't know how to like there's things I'm good at and things I'm bad at. I'm really like innovative at times and really creative and logical based, but I suck at like reading books and book knowledge, right? And some people are good at that and some people aren't, right? Yes, unique marketing. And I don't know, a third one is, I would say, community building. I think this is super key. If you build a solid community, they will market for you. Okay, a great example is BAYC. I understand they had a lot of like paid celebrity ads and stuff like that. That I don't know if they paid for, whoever paid for. So, I mean, there's a reason why Eminem and all those people were switching to, I'm saying BAYCs. Community is key. I built my whole base on community, guys. Literally, my whole base was on community, and I wasn't intentional, right? To give you background, I came into the space as a trader. I always talk about this story. I came to the space as a trader. And I was only interested in trading. I never wanted to found a project. I was like, well, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to, I don't know, I just want to trade. I came from a crypto background, right? And I did internet marketing in the past. And eventually, whatever, I started a project. But before my project launched to a thing, I started a community. And what was a community? It was a free Discord back in October of last year when there's no other Discords, which is unique, by the way, right? This ties in together, both of these. It's unique because there was no other Discords that had like alpha. We were one of the first alpha groups. Before alpha groups were revolutionized to like what it is today, which is pretty much dog shit, right? I mean, you can still learn a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it was a lot better back then, right? I started a free Discord. I didn't charge anyone anything, right? And it was a way for me to share my ideas on trading. This was when August was like a big month for NFTs. So I was flipping things, like literally like. I was flipping things like crazy. I'll show you an example. What is it? I'm getting off topic. What's that Wicked Ape Bone Club? Dude, I was flipping these so... I'll be able to recognize it. I was flipping these things like crazy, bro. I'll show you guys will be able to see some of my old flips. This is when I was just making stupid money back then on trades. And it wasn't like me pumping and dumping. I was just trading based on like analytics. Here, let me find the trippy one. I know I recognize the trippy one for sure. It's the one with the pizza. I remember this because this was one of my first biggest trades in the space. And it was momentum trading, back when momentum trading could actually work. Now it's like, it was this one right here. Oh, I feel bad whoever sold this to. No, it wasn't this one. It was this one. It was one of them. This was my old account. G Crypto Ape. This is my old account. I only flipped this one for 2.5 ETH, but it was in a very short time frame, I think. I think it was like in like a few day time frame. Let me see. August. Oh, it says right here. August 30th. 8 days. 8 days. I made like 2.5 ETH on another trade, but I made like 8 ETH on another trade. I want to find it. Wait, I want to show you guys. I got off topic, but I want to show you guys what it was. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. This was another. Yeah, it was this. I flipped all of these like around the same time. You see, August 26th. Through August 24. It was like 4-day flip for like, this was when ETH was high. 3.9 times like, I don't know, it was like, I don't remember how much it was. Let's say 20, I don't remember, $3,000. Plus like another one. I made like $20,000 in like a week of like secondary. And I was doing that all the time. And I was like, wow, I'm really good at this. I was like, dude, I'm actually really good at this. Even now, I bought, like, I don't talk about it because I don't pump and dump stuff, right? That stuff is weird. I'm still a trader at core, right? I understand markets. I got off topic, but I'm gonna show you guys. That's why you guys should be careful who you guys listen to on Twitter. And like, also, I see a lot of people saying that people, just because a trade's a loss and an influencer posts about it, it doesn't mean they're pumping and dumping on you. It just means they lost a trade. I lose trades all the time. I bought like all of these steady stacks for 0.2, dude. I'm up like 6 ETH right now. I bought like 10 of them. But anyhow, sorry, I got off topic. But sorry. Anyhow, yes, what I'm saying is, find a skill you're good at, build a community off of that, and then find a way to build your base, your following off that. I did YouTube videos, I did ebooks for free, all of them for free. I did a bunch of tips on secondary trading. I had 100 pages of like documentations of like how I used to do trades, I was like one of the first analytical traders in the space. Like this was back in August, you can go back in time. And I was good at it. So I built a community off that, and then like the community became so overwhelming that there was like 20,000 people in our server. People were like, dude, it's impossible to like talk to people. So we launched an NFT and token gated it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Networking, unique community. That's all you need to do successful marketing. Okay. If you guys have an idea, take your time. If I can go back in time, I would go all the way back in time. This is okay. Number one, this is my 3 pillars, right? All of that. I would go all the way back in time before I even start my Twitter, right? Before I even started what was Llama Pass, which is now Llamaverse. I would have planned it better, okay? This is so key, bro. I see so many NFT projects not planning things out correctly, including myself when I first started, right? I obviously learned this now. And this is what I would recommend is these things, okay? If you don't have all of these things, you should not like launch your project, okay? You need a website, okay? Websites are cool. Like website isn't really mandatory, but I recommend a website. I will be honest. You need a clean Discord, okay? I join a lot of servers and their Discord looks like a 5-year-old made the server and they just made a bunch of channels, okay? Your Discord should be organized, clean. My Discord looks overwhelming because I'm an admin, so sorry, there's gonna be a bunch of tickets and stuff, but we have our announcements section and we have a bunch of different aspects to it. That's why. But your basic Discord should be like announcements, information about the project, and then a general chat discussing information, right? And that should be it, right? Maybe extras if you have alpha calls, and that's about it. Your Discord should be clean. There should be emojis. There should be themes. Like you shouldn't be launching a bare bones Discord, okay? And that comes later, okay? Legal documents, okay? I would work on this. I just started working on this a few months ago, so definitely look into getting a lawyer. You don't need this right away, but it'd be nice for you to get some NDAs, which are cheap. They're like $1,000-$2,000 with a good lawyer. That's all you need, really, is just NDAs, okay? And maybe some terms of service. That's it. Branding guidelines. This is super key. So I'll give you an example of what this looks like. If your UI people aren't doing this, then you need to find a new UI person. They should be doing this. Oh, wrong folder. One sec. There you go. So branding. They should be giving you your colors. Okay. Like how to use the colors. They should be giving you fonts. They should be giving you logos. They should be giving you iterations if they made anything previous. My screen's lagging. Okay. You get the point. They should be giving you all of that, okay? The reason is you want everything to be on theme, right? When you go to Pudgy Penguins, right? Everything is themed correctly, right? From here to the website, right? Everything is themed. It's on theme. It's pleasuring. It looks good on the eyes, okay? This is super key, okay? I'm not the best at branding, but I'm good at marketing. So I can kind of fall back on my marketing, but that'll be really helpful. Just a bare bones, right? Like you can see Llamaverse, we're themed around like this cyberpunk city, and we're still working on our theme, right? But this matches with our logo. It matches with our content, right? It makes people feel comfortable, right? You see, like it's like the vibey content. Like you can see everything's on theme. Okay, really pleasing to the eye, and especially if you're a new project. Okay, it just shows professionalism. Let's go into each point, and then I'm gonna wrap up the AMA. Partnership docs. Okay, this is super key. You should have a document that has your, like I said, your branding, right? This is how you reach better partners, guys. You don't reach better partners by just DMing NFTLlama and be like, hey man, I got this really cool project, right? You reach these better partners by being like, you make a document and present it to them. The document should have collaboration overview, XX project for Llamaverse proposal. It should be a proposal. And then it should be on theme, really pretty. Use canva.com, hire somebody, okay? And it should outline, hey, this is what we're giving you. This is what we want from you. That's what it should outline. A little bit about the project, about the team, and then your plans for the future, including documentation of what you have already. Okay, you should have that. Okay, the reason why I get a lot of DMs, right? And let's say I get 10 DMs, right, from collab people that want to do project stuff. I can't collab with all of them, so I'm gonna prioritize those that come with a full document, full proposal. It makes sense. The value's there, and it's clean, right? I don't want to work with somebody being like, hey Llama, let's collab. Like I might DM occasionally, right? I do want to work with them, of course, but I need to prioritize the people that have everything prepared because they're more likely more professional teams to work with and easier on my end, right? I don't want headaches. White paper, it's good to have. Explain your vision, documentation. What I have for Llamaverse is this right here that explains everything. Official links. You see all on brand, by the way. Sorry, I'm using light mode. Llamaverse utility. There's a bunch of information. Staking explains this. Staking. How does this work? How does the marketplace work? FAQs, what tutorials. We have tutorials for each bot explaining how to use this. That way we can help people out. Like stuff like that is like a must. Okay, you need stuff like that because that's how you do better as a whole. Okay, marketing plan key. You want to plan out like a month overview. You need content. Okay, I had a call with a Llamaverse holder and I was looking at his Twitter and he's using the same 2 images over and over again. Now, sure, you can pop off like that, but I'd highly recommend a bunch of different content pre-hand, like at least 10 to 20 days up front, So that way you're able to use different graphics. So when people do turn on notifications, they keep getting surprised with stuff. Community manager, you need a community manager 100%. Funding and cash flow, you need cash flow or your project's going to die in a year. Ability to scale, expand. This is not essential, but important. I'd recommend finding different ways to make sure, like if you're building a more utility project or versus a community project, you definitely want ways to expand, okay? Registered business, easier for taxes, okay? You don't want to do things under your name. You want to do a registered business. That way you can put everything under that business and you're not like fully legally tied to it. If you set the business correctly, like it can fall into business. If the business goes in debt, you don't go in debt if you do it correctly. Financial sheets, okay? Very important to keep documentations of like what you're paying for, how much you're paying for, how much money it costs per month to run, how much money you're pulling in revenue, and how long you have to last if you pulled in zero revenue. Let's say you go broke, right? So that way you can plan ahead, right? So like we have, if we go broke, meaning if we make zero money at Llamaverse or Llama Labs, like literally there's no revenue coming in, and we're only exporting revenue for staff costs, server costs, development costs, stuff like that. I think we'd go broke in a year and a half to 2. Okay, that's an example. Okay, but that gets extended when we pull in revenue. So it doesn't include like when we, now if we include the royalties, we can last longer, right? If we include, platforms that we develop and sell for a monthly subscription, we can last a lot longer. But all of this funding, if you're doing things correctly, isn't for the team, guys. You should be using this to keep expanding your project, right? You know what I'm saying? It's very important that you have your funding in place because that goes hand in hand with not marketing, but business development, okay? You need to keep doing new things for your holders, and the only way you can do that is if you have proper cash flow coming in, okay? And with that, you need to figure out cash flow. It's super important, okay? But I don't know. Those are a bunch of tips. I kind of went all over the place. I wanted to finish in like a 30-minute time frame. Did you guys like this quick stream? Was it good? Was it bad? Do you guys recommend it? I got a pee so bad. Sorry if I was talking really fast. I just have a lot to do, so I'm like trying to fit everything in like a 30-minute session. Cool. WWW. Cool. I'm gonna be doing different streams once a week. That's like my schedule. So I'll kind of do, if you miss some stuff, no worries, it's recorded. You can go back. I'm gonna do a bunch of different streams once a week. We have a schedule now. I don't know if I actually showed it. The weekly calendar. Did I miss today? Okay. This should be updated. Oh no, this is next week. Okay, never mind. This is for next week. Sorry. I will be on here somewhere. We're doing an AMA tomorrow with our holders, but I should be Saturday or Sunday. I'll get this updated. Anyhow, once a week, either Saturday or Sunday, I'll be doing a stream like this on different topics, whether it's NFT trading, insights on like, I don't know, whatever you guys want. But guys, I would recommend if you do have the funding and you like this type of content and you want to get more connected with me, like I said, Llamaverse and Magma, they're on sale. I'm just gonna show at the end. Sorry, don't hate me. Llamaverse is a utility project right now. It's extremely thin. Not that the floor price matters, but this is all that's listed, like out of 4,000. We have like 95% staked. There's a bunch of really cool stuff coming for Q4. And if you're a founder, builder, innovator, investor, VC, or whatever the case is, I'd recommend a Magma Pass. There's only so much listed on the floor. The Magma Pass is like a networking group, and that's where I do spend my time as far as like adding value for founders and stuff like that. But I also do that in Llamaverse too. But it's just easier for me to put that value in Magma. We're developing a thing called Magma Connect. Well, it's already developed, and we should be releasing previews today and start deploying it. It's where Llamaverse, Magma, Gajira, a bunch of different communities can use the platform and get connected to each other. So that way you guys can build connections easier, and we qualify the holders that want like essentially onboard. So that way we make sure like, hey, we're only getting founders on there. We're only getting people that work serious, but that's going to be great for people there. So yeah. Anyhow, if you had questions submitted ahead of time, that'd be really, yeah, probably that. I think that's better. Anyhow, yes. Thank you guys for coming in. Yeah, other than that, I'm around. You can always DM me on Twitter and do whatever. So I work pretty much all day, every day. So I'm always here. Cool. I hope you guys have a good day and stay safe. Bye-bye. I'm going to wait for you guys to say bye because I think there's like a delay. Magma AMA, yes, soon. I'm going to be doing a bunch of AMAs throughout the week. We had a Magma AMA on their Discord, but we'll probably do another one. All right, later, guys.